4 for 27. And knocks that one down like he's Del Curry. Shooting it like he was 24. We've seen Robert Williams make a three and Sissoko make a three. And there's not a full moon tonight. It's waning. Yeah, 5 days ago it was full moon. Yeah. It was a fever moon. I heard that. Anthony Black. And City Sissoko is at the free throw line. His father, an outstanding basketball player for the Senegal national team. Sissoko, a second round pick in 2023. Black checks out, Baines back. 63% free throw shooter. Second year in the NBA. Gets one out, two to Flingen. Has an offensive rebound. Out of the wide open, he missed the three. Flingen is over the back of Bitadze and commits the foul. We're going to walk to the other end, and Goga Bitadze will shoot two more free throws. Magic. 14 free throw attempts. Portland only 7. But the Blazers have committed no turnovers in the game. And they average 17.5 per game, 27th in the league. And the Magic generally force turnover turnovers. They're in the top 10 in that category. Turnover force.
All right. I think I killed Bluetooth. It's connecting to the Wi-Fi. All right. So let's go. We've got the Monday night game. But there, I threw the invites. We'll see if anyone shows up. So let's see. We've got a Green Bay versus the Eagles here. I kind of like the Eagles. That's my thought here and there. I know Razor was here. He would probably be on a similar thought. Probably against 100% against that. But yeah. But I think they have the bye week. They're coming back. I know Matt LaFleur's 10-4, coming off a loss, and maybe this was a huge look ahead last week for their game. But we will go ahead and I will be on the Eagles. It's been a while since I've used this banner. I think it's only been almost 2 years now. So I just threw this out there. I'm going to watch the game anyway, and we'll sit there and talk about it. We'll give it a live play. We also have the Bulls getting ready to play the Spurs. We do have the return of De'Aaron Fox. So with that being said, we're going to go for some plus money to start this game right away. If you haven't noticed, De'Aaron Fox is basically he's playing the score. And it says Stephon Castle is playing the distributor. So that's going to be kind of the role going forward with the two of them on the court at the same time. With that being said, no Josh Giddey tonight is a massive disadvantage for the Bulls. I actually think they're going to get killed this game. I think they're going to have major issues scoring down low. For that reason, we're going to ride Castle 6.5 assists. I've took the 8.5 assists as well. I laddered that. And then I've took Fox for 20 points. Nobody rebounds the basketball, and Vucevic, if you haven't noticed, it hasn't been really rebounding the basketball anyway. So we're going to be on Vucevic under 10.5 rebounds. I'm also giving this out as my winnable free play. That's on this. Like I said, this is not going to be a laid back show. None of this is typical. Normally would be on a different network, but that's perfectly fine. So we'll talk about that, and I've got to look and see what I did give out on the winnable versus, so make sure I'm not overlapping any of the things I like in the other game. No, sometimes it's so stupid. Oh, that was me. I forgot to write the word rebounds. Oh. So we need 8 more points to catch this Wizards. Total for the first half, we got 3 minutes. I like where we stand. Of course, now they're starting to play around with it. So as soon as I said that, we've got a little bit of Keystone Cops going on here. So we'll see. I like the Spurs tonight. The line's moved, obviously, with the news of Giddey out being there for what it originally was. One guy who's been playing really, really well for the Bulls, but a lot of that's also is Jalen Smith. I kind of like Sticks here to get 9.5 points. I think I'm going to ride that. I don't think they really have a really good matchup versus him. He's been hitting the 3 a little bit better. So we'll ride Jalen Smith here. All right. That's enough in this one game. I'm not going to have 37 plays in the one game. But I like this game. I really do like this game. I think it'll be a fun game. I think Io will get up and down the floor. I like the Spurs to cover the 5, if you're wondering. But let's talk football. So I think we see points in this game. I think we see some touchdowns in this game. I've taken one touchdown score that I think is going to have a pretty good chance to score. Let's take Romeo Doubs, plus 175. Great target from Jordan Love. Likes to throw to Doubs, especially in the end zone. You can get plus 175 on that. Coming off a game, just had 2 last game. Primetime games, he scored more. The other touchdown I like is a sneaky play. And that's Emmanuel Wilson, who I have in fantasy too, so I'm a little biased. But I like him to get in the end zone. I think he's going to get enough red zone carries. He actually has sneaky carries in the red zone for this team, over 20 for the season. For that reason, I think he'll be able to get in the end zone a little bit today. And I really think everyone's talking about Barkley and Hurts and stuff. And I think they're going to have their game. I like Hurts' rushing yards as well in this game. You can tell me all you want that the Packers have stopped the run and all this crap from rushing quarterbacks. They haven't played anybody who could run. They played one quarterback that could supposedly kind of get some runs here. It's there. But there is one great play to play. And I kind of like it here with this defense. I think this team's going to be able to get back. I know they haven't been able to get it, but I like Jordan Love to throw an interception tonight. Threw one versus Carolina. Threw one in the other primetime game that they played as well. You can get that at plus 120. So I like Hurts over, 42.5 rushing yards. And I like Love to throw an interception. All right. So that's good. Tell me, guys, in the chat what we like. What do we think in this game? What's kind of thought? There's going to be some dead air in this game, I just tell you, unless some of the other guys get on. But that's just the way it's going to be. We'll call the game. We'll see how it is. We're up to 118 in this Wizards game. Eagles game, we still have just under six minutes left. We'll definitely look for some live plays. The Eagles offense is pretty fun to get along with. Especially when you got A.J. Brown. I think Luke Musgrave has a pretty good game. People forget Luke Musgrave was actually drafted ahead of Tucker Kraft. Does that 100% mean anything? No, but I have a feeling that it's a pretty good chance here he's going to get some fair number of targets today. All right. Peacock's messing me up because it's telling me to view my scorecard for something that I picked before the game. I have no idea what that is. But we shall see. All right. Let's go back to the Discord, see what guys are saying in there. I do like Hurts over 1.5 passing touchdowns. That's in the Discord. I do like that. I'm not so big on Jacobs. I think, again, you could fix some things, especially scheme-wise, with the bye week, working on different things. Duran's having a tremendous game still again today, but he just basically goes out and he misses both free throws. We've been riding A.J. Brown to catch a pass in the first drive, so we should continue with that as well. First Eagles drive, we're going to take A.J. Brown to catch a pass. Full disclosure, I'm going to take this every time the Eagles have the ball in the first quarter. Again, that's kind of what they've done for the last 2 or 3 weeks. They just go and they feed him over and over again. All right, we need 1 point in 1:38, and we got Trey Johnson at the free throw line. Man, does he look like a little kid. And that's it. Cash the first half. So if you haven't noticed, we've been telling you all this all the time. The Wizards' first quarter is money. First quarter over is money. That cashes. First half over, that cashes as well. They contribute to this as well. Hey, we do have a National League Rookie of the Year award winner. Are you ready for this? The National League Rookie of the Year is Drake Baldwin. So in the Major League Baseball, so great with its awards. I mean, it only takes like 2 months after the season is over, the regular season is over, to issue out awards. We have issued out awards here. So Drake Baldwin at plus 250 wins the National League Rookie of the Year. So that was good for me. I pick up the plus 250, but I have to offset my Chandler bet. The American League Rookie of the Year is not good for me. Everybody I bet on basically lost. Who won the American League? Let's go look at the MLB and see who won the American League. Oh, Nick Kurtz did. Okay. That's surprising. He started the first time that was terrible. Then he came back up, and then he was went on fire. So it also shows you how kind of bad that kind of setup was for a while. A lot of people thought it was going to be Miser. He was minus 230, remember, to win the National League Rookie of the Year. before he kind of stumbled a little bit down the stretch. So, all right, guys, what do you guys got right now? It's like a one-man conversation here, but 61-67, Detroit goes into halftime. Up there, we get 128 points. Good there. If you took the over in this game as well, we're looking pretty good up with that. Portland Orlando's a great game. It's 56-59. Avdia's got 12. Sharp's got 11. Holiday's got 7 and 3. We've got a points assist gave out in the Discord. Wagner's got 10. No Suggs tonight, so Black got the start. We gave Tristan da Silva, and he's been on fire, but not this game. 2 points for Tristan. Still a lot of game left, though. Lakers took the lead right at the end. They look like they've kind of been playing with their food this game. Another game where no defense. Defense is optional. 128 points. All right, let's go back. I'll have to watch this Wizards game on the iPad. All right, the Eagles game should have been there. Why, did you have Cade Orton? I know a lot of people had Cade Orton. He was a very popular pick for a lot of things. Rui, I gave out for 2 threes. He has 0. Laravia's got 0 rebounds. Not sure what's going on there. Doncic does have 21 points. Gave out the over 3.5 threes. We just need one more. Bridges, I was hoping Bridges would get to about 18 or 19, but I gave out the 30. It's still plausible, but we'll see. Kneppel, I gave out his points and rebounds, 22.5. We've got 18 at the half, so that looks good. Sexton's got 9, so that's a good play for Sexton. Miami's right up there with Cleveland. Battling back. Powell's got 8. We need 20 points from Powell. Simone Fontecchio, I told everybody he was going to be good. As soon as Eric Spoelstra could see what he could do, and he continues to play very, very well for this Heat team. 11 points into the second quarter, kind of on fire right now. Donovan Mitchell's got 7. Garland does play this game today. He's got 2 and 4. Mobley's on Wells for a double-double. He's got 5 and 5. There's just no size there from the Miami side, especially without Bam Adebayo to contest at all, this Cleveland team. But Magically it's 12-5. So, all right. So Jacobs gets the first carry of the game. Should have took Jacobs rushing yards. So that's kind of piss on me, but we'll see. Do kind of like that as a quick bet too. I think both teams are going to try to run the ball. Jacobs looks a little more healthier than last time, so we'll see. So Barkley you have to take Barkley to get 10 yards. That's a lot. Jacobs with a nice catch. Does look a lot healthier than he has been. Good first down for Jacobs. There's the announcer. Defense is very good, and most of them went to Georgia. All right, so the Packers have moved this. I think that we're going to see points tonight, so this isn't too bad for me. Over 44.5. Still your live total. It's going to be 2nd and 8. I do like betting quarter props. We've talked about that. It's a great thing, especially with teams get the ball twice. Right now, you can get Jacobs. You'd have to get him at 25. If we were pre-flop, he would have been at 15. It's not a bad look. It's going to be Jacobs. There. We're seeing a lot of Jacobs. So it's going to be 3rd and 3 here. This will be a big early for down here. I love Christian Watson to get 5 yards in the first quarter. I think that's going to happen easy. Plus 102. Watson to get 5 yards receiving first quarter. They're going to stay on the ground. They're going to mark him short. The left tackle left early. Should be flag. It wasn't a tough push, but the tackle definitely moves early. Yeah, the whole left side moves before the ball snapped. So it wasn't even a tush push, but it still should have been a false start. It's a lot of Jacobs here early. Jacobs for his 6th carry in the game. I mean, it's not worse for me because I like Emmanuel Wilson to get his prop. And look, if you're going to run Jacobs in the ground getting 1-2 yards, I'm perfectly fine with this. That means you're going to have to go to Wilson here because you can't give Jacobs 28 carries. Book knows it too because it just immediately took off Wilson. Wilson out the back. Love's going to get sacked. Big sack. Big sack. Oh, and he does the little Dragon Ball Z thing. 14 yards. It's going deep. He's got Mitchell wide open. And Mitchell, Watson brings his head into there and just shoots it off his head here. All right, we got a second NBA game. We got the Spurs up big, 15-8 to begin things. We got the Bucks and the Mavericks going off ready here at 8:30. No Taurean Prince, he's out for a while. No Anthony Davis tonight. There was thought he might play back this game. He's not. So Brandon Williams is going to get the start of point guard, which is a little bit different than for the Mavs as they try to find something that works. Giannis has been on fire. Gafford has started to play a little bit more, but he's still not producing like he has in the past. I don't know if he's still bothered by something. Giannis has gone over his point prop in 2 straight games. I don't see any reason why he won't go over his point prop today as long as he gets involved. Little scare with Mitchell getting hurt there, but looks like he's going to run off the field without any issue. So I like Giannis to get his points. I don't think that's going to be much of an issue. You're going to have PJ Washington most of the time guard him. That's a problem. He may be making some business decisions and just sitting there letting him just go ahead and score. That might be their whole entire plan here. Cooper Flag, as we talked about, should not be the leader for Rookie of the Year. It should be Cedric Howard right now, but it's not happening. So Nothing I like here was Flag. They keep giving him points props as if he's this tremendous scorer, and he's not. He just isn't. Ryan Rollins, I do like, especially if you look at Ryan Rollins' points and assists. It's cashed in 4 of the last 6 games. Shouldn't have any reason why I couldn't cash tonight. 18.5 is how we're going to tackle this. So. All right. For those you missed it, we were on AJ Brown to catch a pass in this first drive. So. I think he is able to cash that. I think he's able to get his rebound prop too, if you want his assist prop too. But boy, they juiced everything. So we'll see. What do you guys like in the chat? Again, I like the Bucks to roll here. I am trying to see if I get some Brandon Williams run here. Williams is at 12.5. I'd like him better more at like 11. 11.5 would probably be where I'd want to take him. Talked about Daniel Gafford. Like we said, Gafford just really not getting double-digit points, not getting double-digit rebounds. Gafford used to be a guy, used to be a wagon for me. So they're going to get the ball about the 8-yard line here. Barkley, you got to take to get 10 yards if you want. But he should get plenty of carries here and get his chance. I do like Ryan Rollins, who we gave out there. We like Giannis. That's the only thing I'm going to do. And I think the Bucks roll. I don't think there's any way the Mavs really put up much of a fight in this game. So week off. Let's see what the Eagles could do here. Like I said, I like Hurts. I like Hurts' touchdowns. I like Hurts to be able to get some things going. But again, typically they go right to start off with AJ Brown. And we're going to go to Barkley first, and Barkley's going to pick up 3. So both drives are about the same, probably where you're at. That's just being a little there. So I am wondering if the next drive is more Emmanuel Wilson than Josh Jacobs. I mean, Jacobs had 5 carries in the first drive. You can't continue just giving him carries every drive. But yeah, especially if it's 2-3 yards. All right, 2nd and 7. All right, catch the A.J. Brown. Like we said, that's just their plan. A.J. Brown to catch a pass, first drive. Put it on the board. Ring that bell. Let's go. So Hurts with his first carry. Easy. You got to remember a couple things in this game that with Hurts, where the other thing I think is rushing. The team that brought up banning the tush push was Green Bay. So keep that in mind here, as both teams basically have run 2 quarterback sneaks and both should have been false starts. None of those should have been counted. They all should have been flagged. So Castle's got 3 assists already. Wemby's got 9 points. They're doing whatever they want to this Bulls team, this undermanned Bulls team, as we expected. Miami playing with Cleveland, that is not what we expected. There you go. Big run there by Barkley. There's his 10 yards. So we'll cash that. 21 yards for Barkley. Good first quarter for him. Barkley's going to get the seat here, so we'll probably see a little Tank Bigsby, or this is probably play action. Nope, it's going to be Tank Bigsby. That sucks because Bigsby's prop was 8.5, and he just picked up 5. So we've cashed 2 bets already. Let's see if we can continue. This is what you do. I mean, teams that have Micah Parsons, you just turn around and you run right at them. There's a bad throw there where it hurts. Hachimura hits his first 3, so that's good for us. Doncic has missed his last 4. Great game versus Portland and Orlando. Wizards are battling. That's all we're asking for. I need Keyshawn to get going here. Good game from Cam Whitmore again. Double-digit points there. Bagley's got 5. We need 6.5. All right. I think this is a bust. The other 2 guys said they're not going to join, so we'll just cancel this out, and I'll just talk in the Discord.